Hello and welcome back to the tower. So as you can see, the event has been ongoing and we're getting close to the conclusion of the event. It ends in 3 days. I basically don't think I'm going to get the total lab research. I had no luck not getting hit. And of course, I don't have the golden tower, so this achievement has been very. This would be a give me achievement if I had the golden tower, but I don't. I also probably will not get the free gem reward simply because even though, for whatever reason, this came late, I had already picked up the gem a bunch of times, and I'm probably not going to get it. I'll get it at least to the next one. That said, in terms of the event chap, I did buy the golden bot and the thunder bot. I haven't bought the flame bot. I have heard in the Discord, the flame bot's not so great. I'm not surprised considering it's a damage-based bot, and, well, damage tends to be lacking in this game. That said, not sure what my next move is. I could buy some tokens. I still do need to get the golden tower. Apparently the event is only once a month, so once we complete this event, it's not like we're going to get an event next month. So kind of going to be in a holding pattern. We'll see. That said, I did earn, this is 150, this was 30, so I earned almost 600 event medals for the first event. Isn't terrible. I mean, obviously you could buy more if you want, but I'm probably not going to do that. I as much as I would like this, because this would definitely get me the last bot, even though, again, I've heard that it's not really worth it. It would also, it alternatively could get me, 20 ultimate medals. Honestly, I feel like once I get the last bot, I'll probably be just converting everything into currencies. Honestly, I probably shouldn't even bought the Thunder bot. I should have just got the golden bot and then said, okay, well, let's go back to gambling for the golden tower. We'll see. I kind of wanted to get all 3 bots just to have them. Likely that's what I'll do. That said, outside of the bots, outside of the event, we do have gems. So that means we are going to be buying. Now, if I calculated this, I believe about 1,000 gems should finish us off. And then we should have all of the cards unless they release new cards. Super Tower. Oh, Energy Shield. Energy Shield again. Demon mode. Demon mode was actually useful, not because I needed demon mode, but because I needed it for the event, so the extra time really made it easier to complete that achievement. And we got it! This is what I really wanted. I really wanted to get max level Death Ray, and we have achieved that now. So demon mode again. Okay, getting close. Even closer. So that's demon mode 3 times in a row, and then second wind. And then Super Tower, and then the Energy Net. Okay, now we have a max demon mode. That will be great for the next event. I've heard it's useful in pushing, like, tournament, but I'm not there yet. Okay, Energy Net, Super Tower, and Energy Shield. And second wind. Those are the 4 that are competing to be next. Energy Shield, Super Tower, second wind, Super Tower, Energy Shield, Energy Net very close, Energy Shield, Super Tower again, Super Tower, third, 4 in a row for Super Tower, 5 in a row for Super Tower wanting to catch up here, and I think it did, Super Tower did. Second wind also, I think they were all like 5 cards, 4 cards away, 3 cards. And everybody's like about 4 cards away except for Energy Net. Will that be the next one? Nope. And there we go. The third one we completed was Energy Net. Now it's just Energy Shield, Second Wind, and Super Tower. And they're all neck and neck. And there we go. Second Wind. It's, I think, our... How many is this? Alright, we got Death Ray. It was the 4th one. Okay, so now it's Super Tower and Energy Shield with Super Tower and Elite. And Super Tower, like Energy Shield, you are just going to be the last. And there we go. We have achieved greatness. We have maxed every card. There is only one thing left to do, and that is get the last couple slots. Now I'm gonna get this slot now. What card goes in here? I think it actually is Second Wind, which I'm not going to be complaining about. So that's cool. We maxed all the cards. That is awesome. That does mean that I am running out of things to spend on, but that's fine. Yep, after damage it's Second Wind, which is great. That's the one I wanted to put in there anyways. And after Second Wind is, believe it or not, Super Tower, because we only have Slow Aura, free upgrades, Energy Net, range, Demon Mode, Health Regen, and Intro Split. Excuse me, Intro Split. Intro Sprint. Goodness. Yeah, Intro Sprint is terrible. You never want to use that one. So I also haven't... Okay, there we go, Second Wind. And that gives us what? I think it gives us, like, after we have the Second Wind, what we get is, like, temporary invincibility. Yeah. So it gives us... I mean, that's... it's alright, I guess. More importantly, Second Wind is important because it gives you an extra life. Of course, the last one is 3,500. And the card that'll go in there is actually Super Tower, believe it or not. I kind of do believe it because there's really not much left. It makes sense. I mean, Super Tower might actually be interesting with the chain. Oh, we can't even see the stats. It's 3.5 times damage for 15 seconds. It doesn't say what the cooldown is. So, we will be saving up for Super Tower. Super Tower might actually be helpful with the achievement I'm trying to get, which would be the one of not getting touched here. I don't think those Super Tower would get us the extra 400 waves, though. It might help a little bit with the damage. Don't think we'd keep up, because basically I just don't do enough damage to complete this achievement, even on Tier 1. So that said, we are about 10% of the way there. I'll be honest, since we have all the cards now, to me that was like the exciting part. If I get 3,500, I will just buy this. I mean, it's really not going to be that exciting. Oh, look, I saved up buying the last slot for you, which we're going to put Super Tower in, which you already know what's going to happen. It's not like it's a mystery, so. And the only other thing I can do is rush. Now, I have started rushing research. I'm actually working on... I got lab speed 41 going, attack speed 45, orb speed 20. Hoping... I think orb speed ends at 21, so I'm hoping when I get it to 21 that then this will be over. That said, I got the coins. I switched from focusing on, because defense percent had 50 levels and health, I don't even know how many levels health. I think health has like 100 levels. So I was like, you know what? Why don't I just switch and focus on my economy? The nice thing is that I can just, yeah, I got health 39 here. I mean, don't get me wrong, health grows pretty well. It grows 3% per, so I mean, that's a good growth rate. If you're wondering why I got these, it was because, like, the time was trivial. But, like, look at defense percent. Defense percent was starting to take longer and longer. Now, I do imagine what I will do is I'll switch between boss hit 3, which, again, you can see that's quite hefty, 1.6 billion. So I won't be able to, like, research this continuously. But I'll probably switch between these two. Do boss percent, then defense percent, and just swap back and forth. Basically, do boss orb hit until, like, I'm broke. And then switch to defense, because 9 days, 6 hours, that gives me quite a bit of time to get some more money going. And then by the time, you know, hopefully this completes, I can then switch back to this and just alternate back and forth. I think boss hit only goes up to level 10, so it's not like I have a lot of research to do there. But again, that's after I finish orb speed. And like I said, now that I have gotten all the cards, I started to be a little bit more liberal with my gems. Mostly, like, if something ends at a very inconvenient time, just rushing it and not having to worry about it. That's really been the theme for what I've been using it for. Honestly, I didn't want to do that before I actually had gotten all the cards. But, I think going forward that'll be useful. So, again, though, what I'm going to try and rush, I actually rushed lab speed today, honestly. And again, I'm not stopping at 50. I'm not stopping at 70. I'm going to go push lab speed all the way to 99. Just even though it takes forever. I don't care. I mean, obviously, I'm not going to rush 5 days. It doesn't make sense. But I will rush when it makes sense. I think it was... I generally will be rushing at this point things that take less than a day. Obviously, I wouldn't be rushing these. I would wait until, especially with how late they are in the day, I'd wait until tomorrow if I was going to rush these. These are a little trickier because they're still so short. But like lab speed, again, when it gets to less than a day, to me it makes sense. Just come in here, rush the researches that you need, and then go about your day where you don't have to. Because the problem is, because there is no, and this is one of the things I asked for. I wanted one deep queuing, so like this, and I could pick another research, and it would do this research, then go to the next research, right? You wouldn't lose any time. I proposed that. For whatever reason, it got downvoted. I mean, I probably shouldn't be surprised, but I was. I feel like I can kind of understand, but at the same time, I feel like quality of life things just, why not? But that's another argument. But anyways, like I said, the focus will be getting lab speed up. And again, I won't be dumping tons of gems, but like, for example, if I had, I don't know, I'm going to probably try to build some gems up too. I want to probably keep a buffer. I want to save around 4,000, 5,000, just in case something comes up. But I will be spending the surplus on trying to rush lab speed. But again, I will also rush things just to make things more convenient. So that's where we're at with lab research. And of course, I have gotten my free one today. That said, we do have 6 million. So that's a little bit there. All right, you know what? I like 4% more. Those also have their own research. I haven't even started on their research yet, to be honest. I'll put a little more damage in. I don't want to spend too much because, as you saw, like, boss hit is super expensive. And it takes me a long time to build this up. I've been, to me, I'm at the point where research is king, and I just kind of want to just keep researching at the expense of building. That's honestly why I switched to, let's switch and get my coin bonuses up so I can get more coin, because I feel like that's going to help me a lot in the long term. That said, well, I guess we're putting $1 billion into damage. Odd choice. Okay, well, now that's even more ridiculous. Honestly, I don't know how many levels there are here. Let's see. Yeah, we have max? Oh. Really? Oh, I'm going to get 300 levels here. Yeah, we're not doing that. Go back to, 1x. So that is interesting that I've almost maxed these down here. I didn't know that. I kind of do dislike that it doesn't tell you you're at what level. How much do those cost? Oh, 10 billion? Oh, that's pretty cheap. We realistically could max those. Obviously not with this, but I mean, wouldn't really be a huge stretch to match those versus like damage. Like, look at this. 300 ranks, and we still have, I don't know how many to go. It doesn't even tell me what that would go to now. We just get 300 ranks. Right over here. 200 ranks of health. Who cares about the other ones? Everything else is maxed. And over here, everything's maxed but interest. I just didn't max interest because I'm like, why? It can just get the free utility upgrades and like get it as it goes. It's not like I've been heavily researching interest yet anyways. And finally, we need to save up 800 for our new ultimate weapon. Hopefully this will be Golden Tower. If I get Golden Tower, then it'll basically be, let's build Golden Tower. How does this work? Oh, no, I didn't mean to do that. There's no way to see the progression? Oh, great. Well, I accidentally made my black hole bigger. Well, you know not to click there. That's a tough lesson. I was expecting a pop-up and a confirmation, not just to take my stones. Well, now we know. That's interesting. Honestly, the way damage scales, I think Death Wave would be the next thing I upgrade. I'm so mad I accidentally spent 5 stones. It's okay, it's just 5 stones. Alright, that said, now that we've kind of spent everything, well, I guess we'll see if we can get to tier... I have reservations because I don't know that I want to get to the next tier. Which sounds a little on the odd side, but it's because of the way the event is. Like I'm not going to be able to farm tier 12, and the way the event works is it's going to penalize me. There's one here. This one right here. This would penalize me because then I have to do tier 10, and unlocking tier 12 doesn't give me anything. So, we will get to wave 99 and then quit. If I get to wave 99, we'll assume that I could have beat the boss. Well, we'll see what my status is. And we'll estimate if I could beat the boss. I don't know that I want to unlock it yet. As far as I remember, it doesn't unlock anything. It's just like a super hard mode. You can't even farm it. So it's kind of... I'm not saying it's like, what's the point? But if you can't farm it, I'm not interested. Hey, look, my black hole is bigger. Ugh. Well, now you know not to do that. I didn't know because I was hoping for a confirmation. I'm kind of surprised to spend a currency that's so expensive and so scarce that there's no confirmation pop up. And I guarantee you, because of unless I get a odd amount, that's gonna bite me later because, as you saw, I can buy 20 per from the events. And again, I'll probably buy the flame bot and regret it after I buy it because I probably should have bought the coin bot. I probably should have stopped after the coin bot and just worked on trying to get Gold Tower. And even if I had Gold Tower, I should have focused on, I don't know, trying to upgrade Gold Tower. But it'll be fine. It'll be fine. There's actually a 15th level to Gold Tower, and it's a lot more expensive than level 12 per the developer notes. But I'm like, whatever, I would get that anyways. I mean, I don't think there's like a question of would you get Gold Tower. It's not. There's no question there. It's just I would get Gold Tower, and I would max Gold Tower. Like honestly, that's probably my big mistake with the event. Is should I have bought Coinbot? Maybe, but should I have spent any other of the event seals on anything other than the tokens? Probably not. We're gonna get Bob here. Apparently that's what they call him. They call him Bob. To me, it's my free gem, and I am not ashamed to take it. Like, there's a whole debate of like not killing Bob. It's like, whatever, dude. I'm getting my free gem. Don't personify the rewards, okay? Besides, he's better up here. He's happier. He was with all his friends. He has 381 friends now. But what I do like is look at that arc on that death. That is at least half the board. Maybe. Yeah, I think it is. If not, I mean, it's almost half the board. It's sometimes it seems shorter. No, that was started here. Yeah. I mean, again, it's close enough, especially when you get a double death ray. It's just going to clean the board up for me. Very happy with that. And let's see. Oh, this guy already has a ton of life. All right, we're already at 32. We're doing okay. We have full yellow. Oh, I probably should buy some more health. That was actually my problem, is that I just would start to run out of health. I don't even know if I can make it that far. But again, I don't want to advance. I do enjoy this game. However, my biggest problem has been with the cloud saves. I actually have the most difficulty getting this game to cloud save. I don't know why. Because I honestly, so I was running everything on one device, and I noticed that was effect. That's what I thought was screwing the recordings up because I started playing Tower. I had Idle Ant Colony running. I thought I had a big enough machine for it. Turns out I didn't. I was wrong about that, I guess. And I thought that was causing the flickering that I still haven't solved. I think it's better sometimes. I don't know. Anyways, I thought that I had solved the problem. Hold on. I noticed the problem. Then I thought the way to solve it would be to offload these to other devices. Because I have other devices this is a simple game. It could run on another device. It's not a big deal. That was a nice double death ray. Obviously, that hasn't been the case because we still do occasionally get the black bar. So I don't know what's causing it. Or it's not the black flicker. The black flicker of doom. So I don't know what's going on. Though I am trying. And it's not every video. It's weird. It's just like random ones. I don't know if it's my fault. Like, did I forget to? Because usually when I go to make a video for Idle Kingdom Defense, I know this really isn't relevant to the tower. But I would close it out, save it, to do all that. But whatever. Anyways, my point is, I've had issues with the cloud save of this game. The trick I used the most recently was I logged out and back in, and then it said, "Oh, you have a cloud save, you have a local save. Do you want to overwrite?" And I said, "Yes." Well, I take that back. I took my local save on the device I was on because it was my local device, like the one I play the most on. And when I did that, then I logged in on the device I used to record, and it synced back up. I don't know why the cloud saves have an issue. I've had the same thing too. Like when I finish a video like this, I have to keep trying to get it to sync back to the cloud and then pull it down to the other device. Sometimes it's easier. Like last weekend, I don't remember having much of an issue at all. This week was a little bit different. And also, I am recording this video a little bit earlier because I wanted to, as I knew we were going to finish the cards, I wanted to have them for the next tournament. That's actually something we should talk about after this. Is I messed up one of the tournaments. Actually, it was last weekend's tournament, the Saturday tournament. So generally how I approach a tournament is I join a tournament like in the middle of the night. Then I wait until the next day. I wait for them to do what I basically join the tournament, immediately leave to go back to doing whatever, farming, running tier 1, whatever I need to do. And then I check the next day because the tournament runs until 8 p.m. my time. And I basically try to start the tournament run around probably 4 o'clock is a good time. And I missed that deadline last weekend. So I actually ended up being last in gold place in the tournament. And then I was like, well, we'll come back. We'll win, the silver medal. I got second place, which was, instead of 50 stones, was 35 stones. Usually I get 40 stones. If I do it correctly, I always get 40 stones. Well, if I do it correctly, I usually get 40 stones, because I have gotten 30 before. Basically, I do what I do, and then I look at who is in 6th place, because I don't want to... I don't know if I want to advance to platinum or not. I don't know how competitive it is compared to where I'm at. I probably should at least try it now that they have... So originally it made sense because we didn't have champion. Now that we have champion, I think I probably should have at least try platinum, and I'll probably try... Ooh, I want to try this weekend. No, I'll get promoted this weekend. I will try it on Tuesday, and we'll see how it goes on Tuesday. So I think I'll actually just let it rip this weekend. I still will join in the middle of the night just to hopefully get a bad set. By bad set, I just mean players that aren't super hardcore about the game, I've had the most luck joining in the middle of the night. That's just the thing. And then of course when I check the next day, I can see the positions, and I can make my decision there on how far I want to go now. For my silver tournament, I did 1,000 waves, and I kind of forgot that it was in the tournament because I did that I did because I wasn't concerned about when I did it. I did it in like the middle of the day at work, and usually I turn the sound on because the background music will remind me that I'm doing it in the tournament, and I'll check on it. And I forgot to check on it. I did I did 1,000 something waves. Yeah, that's good enough. I don't use the right card setup for tournaments either. I probably need to buy. I need to research the card presets because I probably could use at least two card presets, one for tournament and one not. I generally just use my farming one for both. I mean, I didn't have a full set of cards before. It was like it's only recently that we got the full set of cards because I was working on getting the research and stuff. I actually have to set a timer sometimes for the stupid little gem things because I forget to check for those. I think it's about every 15 minutes, in case you're wondering. That's about how often I try to check, just grab the gem and go back to doing what I was doing. And since I run it on a separate device, it's a lot easier now to do that. But that's about where we're at. So we're getting close. We're at 85. And they're doing a lot of damage. They're doing more damage than I have max health. This is what happened before. So I have max of 120 health, and it doesn't even matter what my defense is because they're hitting for almost 700k. So I'll be surprised if we get to 99. And again, I kind of don't want to. I'm not really where I want to be to push to unlock tier 12. Oh, I got hit by something. Okay, that's 90. Okay, here comes the boss. I have my second wind, so I should be able to live through that. Alright, we're already up to 91. You know, the interesting thing is I could accidentally skip past it. So, I mean, we'll have to end on 98. Because I wouldn't want to skip, because I could beat 98 and get to wait and skip, I'm sorry, I'd skip 99 and go to 100. So I guess, there, I skipped right there. Okay, we're at 95. And I have no packages, so I am vulnerable. Alright, black hole. I don't know if that was helpful because the death wave didn't go over there. Alright, 97. This is the last wave I'm going to let myself complete. Yep. Alright, so we could feasibly unlock the next one, but we're not going to do it yet because of the event. That said, remember the most important lesson here. Don't click these. I clicked them. I made a mistake. I spent 5... At least I didn't click one that was like 30, like this one right here. I've been like, that would have been terrible. So, once again, thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe to support the channel. If you have any questions, feel free to say something in the comments. I do always look forward to your questions. And as always, thank you again, and I hope you have a great day.